Oh. There we are.
Nice.
Good morning, everybody. I'll be doing some more Pilgrim's Traverse shortly.
Don't you trust me?
No, I don't. Okay. I'll just deal with my retainers right quick. Alrighty. To Wallachdorf. Hope I'm awake enough for this. Should be fine. Ugh. I did 60 floors yesterday, but only 41 of them were on stream. Or 40 of them, I should say.
Huh?
I said I did 60 floors yesterday, but only 40 of them were on stream.
Huh. I mean, that's still good, right?
That's good enough. Samurai is strong, baby. Especially when you have a Pomander of Strength rolling. Like these.
I'm looking into possible options to, if Discord does do what they're planning to do.
Oh?
So far, the best I found is something called Valor Software. I'll tell you more about it later.
Alright. Still can't believe Discord's going to be doing something so dumb like that. Apparently, they've already been doing it in Australia for the last year.
Australia and UK, and that's where the whole thing sparked off too.
Well, we know it's not about the children at all. They're just saying.
Oh
that,
no, it's about controlling people. It's
Yep.
100% about controlling people. Anyone who says like, "Oh, it's about the children," yeah, okay.
If it was truly about the children, then you should do a better job as a fucking parent. Period.
Exactly. It's not up to like companies to adult people's children.
Exactly. I get it. Parents can't do it all 24/7. I totally understand that. But come on.
Yeah, but it's still up to the parent of the child to raise their kid. That shouldn't be left up to like everyone else and their mom, you know?
Yeah.
But I digress. I think people are just getting too fed up with like, oh yeah, but it's up to others to teach my kids. Like, no, it's not. Absolutely not.
If you're not gonna be if you're not gonna be a parent, don't have kids.
Exactly. See, someone gets it. I wish more people don't do.
We'll wait on that strength, actually. Even though mine's about to wear off, I'm still gonna wait on it because that way we can check this room back here. And then use the strength so it's completely fresh for the next floor. No witching. Meh. I mean, don't get me wrong, witching is good, but in that particular moment, I didn't need it. Jeez, seriously? Blind faith and no items? Ugh.
Sounds painful.
It's alright. Aha! Serenity! Bam! Sure. God, Tendo Setsugeka is so satisfying, man.
Yeah.
Tendo Setsugeka! Tendo Kaishi Setsugeka!
You're having too much fun with that.
Yes.
Nothing wrong in it, mind you.
Oops. Hogi! Namakiri! You know, I just realized something. When you use Meikyo Shishui in 14, you actually do the YGK combo in reverse from 11.
Yep.
Because you do Kasha Gecko Yukikaze instead of the other way around. Come on, Mr. Gnome. Come on. Thank you. Uh-oh. That shouldn't have happened.
What happened?
Fucking got clipped by headbutt.
Did you die?
Yeah. But I had a raising active.
Oh. Okay, that's good. Okay, AFK a bit, Sarah. I'm gonna make some dinner.
Okay.
Ja. Sitter du det? Ja, kom da.
Oh, God. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we hate the chameleons. Man. Woo! Got off of that floor relatively unscathed. No, I don't want to use a maze route. However, I should use a fortune, I feel. Gloom plus HP down is rough. Thankfully, Samurai does have Tengetsu. That helps a lot. With Viper, I had to rely a hell of a lot on potions and Bloodbath. Just like that, in fact. That fucker almost one-shot me, dude. Damn. Could have dropped me something better than a bronze. Oh well, I'm not going to complain. Oh man. I gotta deal with Gloom next floor too. Well, at least we have HP up this time instead of down. God damn you. Hopefully I'll find a couple of raisings before I hit 71. God damn it. Dodged the bullshit twice now. At least we got a Corrigan treasure room. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude. Serenity, purification. Never seen the candelabra go over there before. Super sprint. Okay. We gotta try to make up some lost time. And some lost resources, too. So maybe I'll maze route the next floor or something. I don't really need to. I mean, I've got plenty of time. I don't really know. I'll think about it. We'll see what it looks like first. Foe's Frailty next floor. Nice. Yes! Okay. Happy as long as I have at least one raising for 71 to 80. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, I would have been so mad if that second hit me. Got the Talos coming from over there. We also found the exit room already. Blah. So mad if that had hit me. Minutes. Oh man. Bum, 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 bum. Jeez. Think this floor is safe enough? I got 3 safeties on this one floor. I said it before and I'll say it again. Tendo Setsugeka is extremely satisfying to use. But so is Madare Setsugeka, to be fair. God damn you.
Boom.
Hey, Bill.
Hello.
I'm streaming.
Or
Hmm? What'd you say?
of course.
What's wrong with that? Hello?
Nothing out here.
Fucking Cactuars, man. When they get hasted, they do some serious damage. Oh god, 13 minutes? Ooh, gross. Gross, gross, gross. I'm using a strength. And a skill, I think.
Save me!
Hey, Carm.
Save me!
I'm streaming at the moment.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Just figured I'd let you know.
Oh, work is absolute hell today. There's not been a single moment of a break at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a strength and steel.
Uh.
Bark the boss.
dear God, it's 3 degrees out.
Damn.
Yeah, that would explain why the ice is melting as fast as it is.
Yeah, the heat is being weird right now. It's really warm outside here as well.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, with how it's going from so extreme cold to extreme hot or whatever, I guarantee you it's ramping up to have a massive fucking storm.
It's not a matter of if, it's when.
That's what I mean. I don't know why, even though I know I'm safe, the Talos feel really sketchy when I'm on a melee. God damn it. A Mimic was the last fucking thing I needed right now. At least I don't get poxed.
I thought that was a good spot. Oh my god, no, no. Oh, I see. And right now.
Alright, boss time. Definitely gonna have to bark bomb this guy. No, yeah.
Alright, I am dipping out for now. Do not know if I'll be back before break is over.
Okay, have fun.
Okay.
Or rather, take care.
Keep safe, okay? Take care.
Bark bomb. hate that boss. Got through it though. It's only a singular vuln stack because I messed up on the hammer slams. Oof.
Mm.
Whew. At least I've made it to this stopgap now. I'm 71 to 80 now.
Cool.
Sorry, I had to put you in here. Come on.
Oh shit, 2 holdoos. Oh shit. You just come on over here, buddy. Ah, they're immune to stun. What a... What a fuckhead. I was gonna try to see if I could stun them the same way you could sleep them. But nope, they're immune to stun. I should have known that. Rapid recitation. Goody good. What? Oh, really? I think shit's hitting me harder as Samurai than they were on Viper. What the hell? Then again, I am at those floors where shit gets really hard. Or starts hitting really hard, I mean.
Are you enjoying doing it on Samurai?
Well, I was. Now I'm not so sure. And again, 71 plus is when it gets kind of intense as a melee. Or as a DPS.
That's what I was thinking about, like with my Dragoon. Because I can't say I've focused much. And I didn't really know how you did it with your one. How do you handle, especially against certain monsters, keeping your HP up?
Potions and bloodbath.
Well, I figured that, but like, what type of timing do you do in order to assure that you're safe? Like, what point do you wait for your health to get to before you engage Bloodbath?
Usually, well, I usually use Bloodbath pretty much on cooldown at the higher floors. Or if I'm in an AoE situation.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, an AoE situation, I get it. What about the potions? How low do you let your health get before you pop a potion?
Usually under half, unless it's the sustaining potion, in which case you should always have it rolling.
Those things scare me if I was to try to attempt a solo run.
As a healer, they're not
Exactly
so bad.
that why.
God damn.
That is why they scare me. Because whenever we've done our duo runs and I split off and fought those things by myself, I'm very careful with how I fight those things anymore because they can fuck you up so fast. And as a red mage, I have a ridiculously low HP pool compared to everyone else. Did you say Tendo?
Yeah, Tendo Setsugeka.
Oh, okay.
Then I did Ogi Namakiri.
When you gonna do Nintendo?
Aha! You know what? Fuck this. I don't want to deal with a treasure room. Fortune plus poison fruit. Let's go. Wait for the bombs to blow up. Affluence, yeah. Flight. Affluence. Strength. Alteration. Oh man. I'm just begging for a treasure room on the next floor, apparently.
You want the pain?
I have 3 maze routes, so I'm definitely going to use one at some point. Fuck you. Tendo Setsugeka. Aishi Setsugeka. Shoha. When I was on these floors as Red Mage, I basically had to, hell yeah, raising, baby. As I said, on Red Mage, what I basically had to do, is keep potions rolling, for one, even though I didn't want to, and have, I basically had to do Vercure into one of my other Ver spells rather than, you know, Jolt. I couldn't use Jolt hardly at all, because I just had to just spam Vercure as much as I could. I hope I get some more purities soon, because I am out of those. Decided to use one of my 3 maze routes. Because I didn't want to deal with fucking gloom. Didn't want to deal with fucking gloom. Man, I still can't believe I did this shit on Viper. That just feels wrong somehow. That I was able to do that. Because I don't play Viper.
I used to feel proud.
I do.
And you are more familiar with Samurai than Viper, so you should be able to do this.
Hell yeah, I just got a 3rd raising again.
Enjoy those while you can.
Is that a mimic? That's a fucking mimic. God damn it. Well, at least I've got a maze route out.
I'm just having fun talking about horror movies and stuff in our chat in Discord.
Oh. Thankfully, I don't hear the
Just
alerts
talking
right
about-
now.
We're talking about Freddy Krueger and how his greatest weakness is docking.
Yeah.
I still love that music video. Dream Warriors is legit my favorite in that series. Because it's just talking about how we're getting like some good single player horror games based on IPs with Hellraiser and Halloween. And with the Hellraiser one, they're getting Doug Bradley to come back to play the voice of Pinhead, which is awesome. I would love for a single player game in the Nightmare on Elm Street series and have Robert Englund come back to do one more go. Just one more. Even if it's just his voice for Freddy Krueger in a game with a story. Just one more, because he is Freddy Krueger. Let's fucking be honest.
His protege did a pretty good job, but it was a different kind of Freddy.
Yeah, it was a totally different one. Like, he was going for a more... He definitely didn't have the sass of the original Krueger, you know?
No, but goddamn if he wasn't scary. And creepy as
It was
fuck.
scary, yeah. But he was missing that sass of the original Krueger.
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
Bon appetit, bitch.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger's my favorite slasher villain, okay?
Yeah.
Now, we'll say, though, one that's on a very similar level to him, we'll have to watch them together one day, is Art the Clown.
Oh, from the Terrifier
We'll have to watch
series?
the Terrifier movie. Yeah, he's very... Actually, the best way to describe him is, imagine if Freddy Krueger was mute, and you have Art the Clown,
Makes sense.
personality-wise. That's just on personality, like, powers-wise, they're two different beasts.
Oh my god, that scared me. I thought that was going to say maintenance. But it says,
Then you'd
greetings,
have to have
adventurers.
that
The
from-
European PvP community stream, The Wolves Den, will be starting soon.
Who cares about that? Not me. And it's not because it's European. It's because it's PvP.
No, I didn't mean to use a purification. Oh well, it was just purification. Oh good, I got a purity. Good, good, good. Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm really excited for that Hellraiser game, though.
Isn't there a female Pinhead as well? I know there's female...
Oh yeah, that's in the remake one that they did, which in some ways I like that a lot. Like, it doesn't usurp like Doug Bradley's original performance as Pinhead. He's amazing, but that character is a little more close to the Pinhead from the original story, The Hellbound Heart.
What are they called?
Cenobites.
Cenobites, that's it.
Wait, I'm excited for that game. I'm curious how they're gonna force you to, throughout parts of the game, attempt to solve the limit configuration while you're trying to handle things.
That's if they even include that.
It is. It's in it because all the like trailers show parts of the characters running through areas holding the limit configuration.
Oh. I return for the small bit I have left.
Welcome back.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna. The other half of my day is not gonna be any different in terms of how busy it's gonna be.
Hopefully, work's not been too bad on you so far.
Hold on, wait, Bill.
I said, hopefully, work's not been too bad on you so far.
It's been non-stop.
What do you do?
So, there's an actual chance we might have to do the thing that's lately not been too often. I'll staying after work just to get some other stuff done.
When is the Hellraiser supposed to come out? I know it's supposed to come out this year. It's not a solid
Let's talk
release
about
yet.
it.
I don't know. She's pretty much been AFK the whole time I've been here.
I think she's making dinner.
That sounds about right.
Damn it! Thank you, Theo. Ooh, baby.
Ugh.
Isn't that the fucking Thomas the Tank Engine theme?
Yep.
I forget what that show is actually called.
Thomas and Friends.
Ah, yeah.
I think the original might just been called Thomas the Tank Engine, then it was called Thomas and Friends in a later series. I just know my favorite Mr. Conductor was George Carlin, because it's still jarring as hell.
Yeah. Especially after you seeing him as Rufus and back Bill and Ted, and then
Well, if you know his stand-up routines, like, man, as Mr. Conductor, that is the most, like, PG you will ever see George Carlin.
well, and as Rufus, but
He's way more PG as Mr. Conductor than as Rufus.
well, it's because he had to be, because Thomas and Friends and whatnot was fucking for
It's
itty
children's
kids.
show, yeah. I love him as Rufus, though.
Absolutely.
And I think in that third movie they paid good respect to the character.
Yeah.
I know that, like, with the actors and that was one of the saddest things about them is they couldn't do that movie. Like, had that one last hurrah with him, you know.
Yeah.
Part of me kind of wants that Super Bomberman collection. Because I like the old Bomberman games.
Blue. Just so fine. I've got a strength rolling, but I've got 3 minutes left on that. I'm a mom bomb next floor. That'll save a lot of time.
Because I don't really want to get on 14 directly at the moment.
No, you don't have to.
Excuse me. I want to do something. I want to play more Vampire Squad.
I know
I'll
you said
continue
Vampire
unlocking more
Survivor, but in
characters.
my head I heard fucking Mass Effect Spider.
Maybe I'll play more Mass Effect Spider. Hamburger glider.
You can have cheeseburger? Okay, I'll save that
Man, that's old.
one. I know.
Ah, fuck, you just tossed me back to the fucking Stone Age.
Maybe I did. Unga bunga.
I'm the one person with not levels at the maximum.
Start
the
pulling
maximum,
out
you can bring in
fucking
one
Velociraptor or some shit. The old Rage comics. Which I wish people would just realize that's all Wojaks are, is modern day Rage comics. That's all they are.
Hey Val, I got a question for you.
What's that?
How do I shot web?
Oi.
Showing our age, that's all.
How come it feels? How come it makes my body ache and I feel way older talking about something like I can has cheeseburger and shit like that, old memes, than it does if I was literally to talk about like He-Man. And He-Man's from the fucking 80s.
Because
But it
He-Man
feels
is timeless,
way
that's
more.
why.
But it feels more ancient. Is it because of how fast time feels it moves on the internet? Is the
Maybe.
reason why that feels older even though it's not?
Well, it's also because of what I said, with He-Man being timeless.
Well, I mean, but any cartoon from the 80s I could talk about, and it doesn't feel like I've traveled back in time as far as that, even though...
Well, because that's from
But
your
versus-
actual childhood.
But I do think it's because of how fast the internet feels like it goes.
Yeah.
Because in internet years, I feel like I'm like 300 fucking years old.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I mean,
In
I'm
real
only
life,
40,
I'm in my 40s, but yeah, I'm in my 40s in real life, but on the internet, I'm a goddamn ancient. Especially considering I've been playing with the internet even, well, as a little kid, I did try like the goofy shit in a library. My uncle taught me how to use like in the 80s and shit, when it was like super. It was literally just chat boards, like BBS boards and shit.
I didn't get my first taste of the internet until like 1995, I think.
That's when I got my first like proper taste of the internet, was around that time. But I had tried it before, thanks to my uncle showing me. Because my uncle, like at the time, thought it was neat, and I did too, because it was kind of newer technology, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a way to talk to people without being anywhere near them and not having to use a direct receiver on their phone or something.
Of course, the only real issue with that back then was it required a phone line regardless.
Well, there's a couple different methods to have, but phone lines were the major one.
Alright, gotta go now. Break's pretty well over.
Alright, take care. Have a good day.
Okay, I definitely need to pick up my pace just a little bit, because I feel like I'm way behind on time. I'm only on floor 75 and I've got 32 minutes left. I think I'll be fine, really.
Yeah, I think it's because of being like in that, especially us being in a rural area, both of us, and being early adopters of the internet. That made us a part of a special breed.
Yeah.
So not only are we ancients, we're ancients from a fucking desolate wasteland.
It also didn't help that we got our fair share of detractors too back then. Nerd!
I promise you, back when anybody's watching, back when Sarah and I were children, we had no clue that video games were going to pop off the way they did. You were a pariah back then for playing games. Now it's just commonplace.
Yep.
And I was a hyper fixated game nerd. I still kind of am. Like, to a point that it's not just like, I like playing games. No, I love games. Not just playing them. Even the games that I don't like, I still have a love for them. Because it's just a weird obsession of mine.
Yep.
Because I also collect them. I deep dive into, like, the nuances and, like, shit about games that I have no interest in ever playing.
Ow.
If I wasn't so lacking in ambition and broken in the head, I'd probably try to buckle down to see if I can make my own one day, because that's the real dream for me. But that's a far-fetched thing that I don't think will ever happen. Never say never, but...
Well, you could always mess around with, like, RPG Maker or something. Some sort of game engine that's pre... Well, you could make something with a pre-made game engine instead of trying to make something from scratch.
No, I know, but if I was to do that, and I have no problem. I love indie games, and I love the retro feel, but I don't want to make a 2D game. Even though it probably is where I should start.
Yeah. Well, you could also get a
I
license.
wanna
for
make
Unreal
something
Engine,
that-
I guess.
I don't need a license. I can use it for free until I start trying to make money with what I made.
Oh.
Yeah, they literally have an open source license like it. It's the moment that you start making money, then royalties and shit get involved. You know. But even then, I think
Garage
it's
this motherfucker.
yeah.
Bird.
Not that I have anything like, because I have access to multiple versions of RPG Maker.
Hell, you
but
even
if
have
I did,
PS1 RPG Maker.
yeah, I have the very first original RPG Maker. But I think if I was to use something like that, I'd have to put in like overtime to make it not look like an RPG Maker game.
Yeah.
Because that's my big problem with RPG Maker is the bulk of the games made with it.
You can tell.
You can tell they're made with it.
Yeah.
Now there are some though, every so often one that slips out and is like, "Oh, that was made with RPG Maker, huh?" You know?
Yeah. Didn't Trails in the Sky start as an RPG Maker game or something? Or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking of something else. Trails in the Sky is part of a series that's super fucking old,
Oh.
made by Falcom.
And they're the guys that make Ease, yeah?
Yep, that's my favorite franchise by them. Because the series that is directly tied to Trails in the Sky, it's one that it would be cool to get like a remake of it. Because I've only really played it with like a lot of them with fan translations, and that's Dragon Slayer. But the original Dragon Slayer is literally as old as me.
Damn.
Yeah, it came out in 1984.
Come to think of it, didn't Final Fantasy 1 also come out in '84? In Japan, that is?
No, it's script. That's when its script was originally completed.
Oh.
Or at least its original first draft. Ease. The first Ease, I think, came out in '87.
With its revolutionary bump system and a boss, final boss, that cheats like fuck. RNG incarnate the boss.
Some bullshit. I love it. But yeah, the Dragon
gotta be some
Slayer,
sort of
was
pattern
Dragon
to that
Slayer
guy.
2 Xanadu, and then it became the Xanadu. No, it literally, that's what makes it kind of brutal. Like, you can get really lucky and get it the first try, or spend the next few hours of your life getting pissed off.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, because the Xanadu games are a spin-off of Dragon Slayer as well, because Dragon Slayer 2 Xanadu. And you might be more familiar with those
Yeah, I've
games,
heard of Xanadu.
maybe not. Yeah, but the original game was Dragon Slayer. But Dragon Slayer, like, as it goes on, that's what becomes like where the Trails, because the Trails franchise comes from the Legend of Heroes stuff,
Huh.
which comes from Dragon Slayer.
Didn't know that. Time to boogie, Sari. Time to boogie.
I still want to get a hold of a copy of Ys 10 Nordics. Well, Proud Nordics. Proud Nordics. Because Nordics is the normal one. Proud Nordics is the enhanced edition. But if I do, maybe I should try to get on my Switch 2 instead of my PS5, or I've already got the normal game on my PS5.
Maybe.
Yeah, I never really got into the Legends of Heroes games that much. They're good. It's just I'm a bigger fan of. I don't know. They don't suit my fancy as an RPG as much as I don't know how to explain it. Again, they're not bad. I would rather play other games than them. A lot of it's because it also does seem daunting. It's similar to like the fucking Fire Emblem franchise. Because when you look at it and you look how many of them there are, and if you really want to delve into it, like, oh my god, how far back do I gotta go to actually fucking fully know what's going on? You know?
Which is why I'm glad Final Fantasy is the way that it is.
That's what makes Final Fantasy beautiful. You can literally jump into any one of them and their own thing. Unless you jump into the sequel of one of them. And you can still do that. You can still technically do that. It's just going to be a little weird. Like 10-2, 13-2, glowy butt movie. I mean, what? I don't know if I would jump into the after years of Final Fantasy IV before playing 4. That one's like, nah, you definitely have to play 4 first, or that one's gonna make no goddamn sense.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because all the characters are heavily tied to the events of what happens in Final Fantasy IV.
I haven't played the after years. I absolutely should. I have it on my Steam. The 3D version of it anyway.
Yeah, you bought me that. I need to play through the 3D version of that eventually.
Yeah. But I've heard that the after years is basically just Final Fantasy IV again, just with their kids instead of,
yeah, ish. Like it's. I would be nice and say it's not directly that, but it does echo this very similar story to 4.
Yeah. Which is
like
fine, because it would, echoing doesn't necessarily mean the same thing. I feel like I'm cutting it really tight on time, but I don't know.
There's certain things about Final Fantasy IV that are obnoxious, even though they make sense.
Oh.
Like, oh god, the old man, not Fusoya, but the old man in your party.
Ella?
Yeah, and how after leveling past a certain point, his strength actually starts to go down.
Well, that's due to a bug.
I don't know about that. Because it makes sense from a contextual standpoint.
No, it does make sense from a contextual point. It is a bug. Just like how, if you do it right, you can underflow Tella's MP to the point where he has infinite MP as well.
Speaking of bugs, aren't you glad I warned you about the over-leveling bug in Phantasy Star 4?
Yeah.
Because literally after a certain level, it's detrimental to level anymore. Because you lose stat points.
Which is weird.
That one was literally a bug, though. There was no contextual reason. That's one of those overflow bug things that happen with just the numbers being funky at the time. Yeah, 4 has its weird quirks here and there. I'm like, eh. Like it. Ironically enough, I was going to say, this is going to sound like a little bit of an insult-ish, but it's not. The most generic Final Fantasy. And what I mean by that, I shouldn't say generic, but the most approachable Final Fantasy. The one that, I was going to say, this one represents kind of the franchise. I'd probably say 4. It's not my favorite, but I get it, because it does represent like some of the best things about the series. Especially having a dynamic story.
Yeah.
Because it does have a dynamic story. Although anyone wants to deny that the most important game in the franchise, the one that puts the franchise into the mainstream, it's 7. And if you don't think so, you're just wrong. This is not subjective at all.
You can hate Final Fantasy
Objectively.
7.
Yeah, you can hate it, but it is objectively the thing that pushed Final Fantasy into the mainstream.
Yeah.
It just objectively is the truth. Not just pushed it into the mainstream, it made it a top-tier, well-known franchise.
Yep. It went from an underground RPG to a fucking...
I wouldn't say underground, but I would say niche.
Underground at the time. Because gaming was underground at the time. So I'm
actually, it's one of those things that helped push gaming more into the limelight. Because it's one of those ones that proved that the video game industry can, and now has, dominated the movie industry.
Oh, yeah. It was Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, and Ocarina of Time that really pushed gaming.
Yeah, those 3 games specifically pushed gaming into a ridiculously strong limelight. Because it showed that gaming can be more than what you think it is. All 3 of those games did. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Ocarina of Time, I will give it props for that. It did prove that gaming can be way more than you think it is.
Yep. You'd think Mario 64 would be on that list, and while it did, it's sort of the weakest of the bunch.
Well, Mario 64, I think, showed how it showed a different way of handling 3D games.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. But no, like, because Ocarina of Time is just a way more dynamic game than Mario 64. Mostly because of the narrative at play. And a lot of systems at play. But that's kind of tied with the Zelda franchise in general. The Zelda franchise has always played with like interesting, like little mechanics. Like, all right, now play a flute here and it'll do something maybe. You want to set this bush on fire? Something could happen, or you could just be a doofus. Oh, look, there's a secret path. You know?
Yeah. That was even in the original Zelda.
That's why I said the franchise in general. That type of thing. It's in its DNA as a franchise. Kind of like how in Metroid games, that backtracking and exploring is in its DNA. It's really hard to have a Metroid game that you don't do those things in.
True. Hell, I'd say Metroidvania in general.
Well, yeah, the 2 games that are responsible for that genre is that, and some people will say that they want to spin it to Symphony of the Night, and Symphony of the Night is a huge push in that, but it's actually the original, because it's Metroidvania, Castlevania 2, because Castlevania 2 was that.
Yep. But Symphony of the Night's what modernized it, though.
Yeah, Symphony of the Night's what really pushed that genre into a modern setting. Yeah.
It's not what spawned it off, no. Not even close, but it did push it to the modern era. So much so that formula was... that formula set by Symphony of the Night is what Metroidvanias have still been using.
Yeah, because it's almost a perfect formula. As a game itself, it's almost a perfect game. Yeah. There is no perfect games, but that's one that is close. Symphony of the Night is a very close contender to being a perfect game.
Of course, it depends on what we mean by perfect.
Exactly. Well, this is getting that argument where I talk about RoboCop being a perfect movie.
Yep.
It doesn't mean you have to like it. It doesn't mean it's perfect for you, or even for you.
And it
But
doesn't
the
mean
summations of what it does. It does it. It executes what it's trying to do to perfection.
Yeah. But the other thing, too, is it both is and is not a perfect movie, because it's got its own flaws. Every movie does. But...
Oh, yeah. But what it's trying to do, it does it to perfection.
Yeah. It's a very movie. Something like that.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people misunderstand when I say perfect. I'm not saying, like, it's flawless. Because nothing's flawless. I'm talking about when it comes to the execution of what it's trying to attempt, it does it at almost completely flawlessly. What it's trying to do. That doesn't mean it's for you. It doesn't mean it's the greatest thing ever. But it doesn't mean that it accomplished what it set out to do.
Okay, I really need a boogie. Thankfully, I'm on 479 right now.
Well, it's kind of like how I judge every sequel with a base standard of one specific game that is a sequel.
Darksiders.
At this point in my life. Darksiders 2. No company ever has any reason for their sequel to not be on that type of scale. It doesn't have to be size scale, but that type of ambition. Because Darksiders 2 had no fucking reason to be as amazing as it is. Especially from a dying company. They were literally going under, and they had a wrestling game that came out after that before going under. But Darksiders 2 was THQ's swan song. That's literally their swan song. That is... If your company's going to go under, that's the type of game that you want to leave left as your last, as a legacy. Now, THQ is back, but it's not that THQ anymore. So people need to just realize that at this point. It's in name only.
Yep, THQ Nordic is not THQ. Even if it has a lot of the same artists and employees, or whatever the same thing is, it's not the same THQ anymore.
Yeah. It's kind of like Atari. The name Atari is just the legacy name at this point. They've been dead since like the late 90s. And they've constantly been bought up over and over. The current hands that Atari is in, I think, get it. They seem to be doing a good job. But the several last previous sets of hands that Atari was in, like, you guys are literally just using it for the name. But it is one of those things. It's a legacy. Like, no matter how far we go, like, it'll be part of the gaming, like, lexicon.
Yep, the zeitgeist, as it were.
Yeah. Because that Nintendo, yeah, we all got Nintendo, but the thing is, Atari had the walk before Nintendo could run, okay?
More or less, yeah.
And yeah, there was other companies. We had the ColecoVision, Intellivision, and they were cool, but they do just not have the brand recognition of Atari. You might have liked them more. Hell, you would have had reason to have liked them more, because some of their shit was better. Just does not have the same brand recognition. Like, even from a logo standpoint. Actually, logo standpoint, Nintendo doesn't even come nowhere near close to what Atari is. Because Atari's logo is iconic.
It always made me
Whereas,
think of like a steering
unfortunately,
wheel.
Atari's logo made me think of a spaceship. What are you talking about?
Well, it also made me think of a steering wheel too. Well, mostly, well, specifically, it made me think of the Road Blaster steering wheel.
I think I might see what you're saying. But either way, it's an iconic logo.
Oh god, yeah.
And that's one of those things like Nintendo, it's an iconic name. But has Nintendo ever... Like, the most iconic logo of Nintendo's was actually the N64 logo.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just that basic Nintendo with an oval around it.
Yeah, like they've had different logos for each of them, but the most iconic logo from Nintendo, it's literally the N64 controller. Not controller, but the logo.
Yeah. That
And I'm not the biggest fan of the N64, but yeah, but the GameCube one I don't think is as iconic as the N64 logo. Because the GameCube one's literally just a bunch of fucking squares.
3D squares.
Yeah, but it's not as cool as like this big, like, kind of like 3D cube that's an in and...
Let me put it another way. The logo is not what's iconic about the GameCube. It's the... Dong.
Oh, yeah, it was Startup Scream. I'm just talking about logo.
Yeah, the logo on its own.
The N64 logo is one of the most memorable ones for their system. Now, I do like the Switch logo. I think that one's cool.
Yeah, but the Switch 2 logo is a bit boring, weirdly enough.
Well, it's literally just the Switch logo with a 2.
Yeah.
Like it. That's why a lot of people say the Switch... I love my Switch 2 so far. I like it more than the Switch 1 so far. But it does feel very not Nintendo. And that's hard to explain. Because we're always used to Nintendo doing something weird and different with each thing. Especially after a certain point.
I may have to. Okay, music purity. Sorry.
Oh, excuse me. That was gross.
Alright. Let's use a bark bomb. I don't really want to, but I'm too low on time to feel comfortable.
I'll keep quiet while you beat things up. In some ways, the boss fight you're doing right now is one of my favorite ones to fight in the dungeon because I don't know, I think its mechanics are some of the more fun ones to deal with.
Yeah.
Because they feel fair instead of bullshit. The only one that feels bullshit is the brink of death one. The one where it gives you one of two things. But it isn't unfair, you just have to pay attention. You know?
Yeah.
Unlike the cactus fuckface who does feel unfair. Especially when he starts spinning. That speed. Sometimes it feels normal, sometimes it feels like it's going too fast.
Yep, Prowling Death. Here we go.
Yeah, that move.
Shadow of Death. Good, I got the easy one.
Yeah. This move feels unfair, but it's not.
I almost
Shadow
threw your
Death is the
headlight
one that I
there.
prefer. I actually think Nowhere to Run is the harder one to deal with because you can accidentally fucking kill yourself.
Yeah.
Da, na, na, na. La, 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 la. I'm gonna do this run as Dracula so I can build up the goblin. What am I fucking doing? A bit loud sound of it.
Nowhere to run, okay. Nowhere to run again.
You gotta go to Ohio, sir.
Not Ohio! Duty complete. Whew. Oh god. That one was a bit spicy. With how low I'm getting on time each time, you'd think I'm doing a scoring run, but that's not my intention. Oh man. Oh. Alright. Buckle down and go for it. Use a raising right off the rip.
Squingle, squangle, squingle.
Steel. But to be fair, I'm also not using my Palmanders when I should be. You asshole. Man, Ari's been quiet forever.
She's probably usually making food. I mean, she's probably eating dinner.
True. I don't need to fight anything else on this floor. That's just a bronze chest, but we'll grab it for points. Maybe I am doing a scoring run. I don't know. Certainly not a high score run, but a scoring run. So I'm trying to use as much time as possible without meaning to.
Doing a fart run.
Get over here, buddy. Okay, there's nothing in there. No, not a luring trap. Fuck me.
Other people can't be controlled. So the people can't be controlled. In the desert, there's battles on my face. Just know my scream.
Luring traps when I'm not on healer scare the shit out of me. Well, even on healer, they can scare the shit out of me, too. It also depends on the mob combination that you get from it.
Yeah.
You motherfucker. Okay. Or mortification. That'll work. Oh, Lord. safety back. That's the exit, so we'll come back. Might pop another strength here in just a moment. Doubly so since we're in gloom. And I have pox, so yeah, we'll do that. Let's see. There's the horde. Alright. The haste. That doesn't really matter too much. Let's refresh my strength and pop a steel while I'm at it. Why am I so nervous? I've already done this on Viper, so melee is not an issue, so to speak, but...
Yeah, but it's a different class.
Yeah, but like you said before,
That
it's
makes
one I'm
sense.
comfortable with.
Yeah, but it's still different classes when you haven't done it on before. Because you'd probably feel less nervous if you were in here on Viper right now because you completed it on Viper.
Maybe. You might be right. Or I would be just as
So
nervous. Hard to say.
Well, I think the nervousness comes from, like, it's that in your back of your head, no, if I fail, in order for this to count for me, myself, because of how you are, I gotta start from the fucking beginning again. Yeah.
True.
Because you're stubborn. In order for it to count for you, it has to be from floor 1. Doesn't it?
More or less.
Your ego will not allow anything else.
Well, it's not really my ego. It's more the Deep Dungeon community at large as well. So kind of the rules I play by with that.
Your ego. Ego, my ego.
Greedy ass floor.
My regret. Oh, carry on. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
It doesn't seem like Bloodbath stacks with Mortification. So if you have Mortification, it's pointless to use Bloodbath, it seems.
There comes the fox.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello. How is the fox doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Sari's on floor 83 as samurai now.
Yeah. It's awesome. They do good job. Yes, yes.
And then after I finish this run, I have to do it all again with Vel for their weekly. But that's okay.
I just need one more player. I just need one more player for...
I can try to plow through that soon if you want.
Maybe.
Mhm.
That way you can get the one mount, right?
The
Or
chandelier.
no, yeah.
Chandelier.
Candelabra.
I know you don't like doing it as much as we have, though, but taking this break from it should have let you have a little bit of a breather.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be too bad on you now, isn't it?
Nope.
But I know you don't like doing it like we do. Especially like Sari does.
Yeah, Sarah's just a machine. Not that kind of machine. It's weird, but...
Maybe that kind of machine. Well, it's weird.
So, the last couple of days, I've been eating like fruits and just water with like ice cubes for like the longest time, and doing so has just like I look at candy and go like nah, and same with soda and like other things. I don't know what's what has changed for me to do that.
Me either. Not gonna happen with me, I promise you that.
I mean, you're just awesome, so that's why.
No, I'm just addicted. But even though I've had long periods without those things, especially soda, I'm sorry. There is no replacement for soda. Anybody that says coffee, I will ram that coffee down your fucking throat. Coffee is not the same fucking thing. Not even nowhere near the same level. There is no coffee on this planet that tastes as good as the most mediocre soda. There's just not.
You know that coffee is literally just bean water?
But to be fair, anything that you would drink that, even if it's how proud processed, is 99% water. All the chemicals you see are literally just 1% of what's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has to be, because that's how they create them.
Yeah.
Not every drink you drink. That's the reason why it's not as unhealthy for you as you might think. The real problem with these things, and this is my issue, and I think a lot of people, Sarah and I were even talking about this, not people struggle with moderation.
Yep.
Because when something tastes really good to your palate, it's hard to want to stop.
Mm-hmm. That's the danger about like Pepsi Max and so on here in Norway. Because Norway is the country in the world that drinks more Pepsi Max per capita than we actually have a populace.
That's pretty funny. That's funny from Ultimate. Pepsi Max is fine.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola is just better.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion.
The danger about Pepsi Max though is that the syrup that they use. That's the real danger with it.
At this point, I like all these soda companies are miracle workers for someone like me that's diabetic, because all these sugar-free options, they've all been amazing. Like, you tried the bulk of them, haven't you, sir? I don't know if Ari has.
the ones that I've had access to, you know? Like,
They taste almost exactly like the normal formula. Unlike diet versions of it, which are a totally different flavor. Diet versions of every soda are not the same thing as their base flavor. Every one of them tastes different than the base thing.
Oh yeah,
Whereas-
diet compared to like Pepsi Max is completely different. Like,
Yeah,
here's
the
weird
sugar-free
thing.
options have a very similar to the normal. Like a Pepsi Max tastes a lot like a Pepsi.
Yeah, it does.
Was there something about the syrup formula there, or is it just
Oh no,
the large quantities that people in your country consume?
it's because of the what's it called? It's because of the kind of the syrup that they use that will get people addicted,
Well,
and that's why a lot of people don't actually take it into consideration with how much they actually consume.
well, yeah, but I understand your taste
Son of
buds
a
changing
bitch.
over time.
Wow.
Which is probably better for you because you're anything like me. Like, I actually don't really have an addictive personality except for when it comes to sugar. You won't really see me gamble. Like, I used to smoke, but I quit. I pretty much quit smoking cold turkey when I was there.
yeah.
I literally smoked because I like the flavor of cigars. I didn't smoke for the same reason other people smoke.
A lot of
I just
people
thought the flavors enough.
Yeah, a lot of people actually smoke because they're addicted to the nicotine. Not
Yeah, the
like-
nicotine, which it does calm your nerves somewhat. Like nicotine does have a. There's a reason why like Native Americans used it as like a ceremonial thing, you know.
They also use this as a medicine.
Yeah,
Well-
because it used correctly, it kind of is a medicine because it does have a calming agent to it, you know.
Yeah.
But the way that it's used in cigarettes, actually, what makes it so dangerous with cigarettes is the added chemicals.
Yep. Tar.
That's
is
the reason-
a major problem with it.
So that could also be what helped me be able to quit it cold turkey more, because I smoked pipe tobacco and cigars, so there was less chemicals, especially the type of cigars I like the most, which were Cuban, which are hand wrapped cigars.
Yeah, they're also extremely expensive.
Yeah, but a good Cuban cigar, there is a flavor to it that other tobacco just does not touch.
Yep.
But again, it's an experience. Like, I could probably easily smoke a cigar again and be fine because, well, you're not supposed to inhale the smoke like you would a cigarette. It's you let it aerate in your mouth so you get the flavor, then you exhale. You know.
Yep.
Now I know people that could inhale it. I'm like, you're a psycho, motherfucker. What the hell?
Ugh. Rough start. I just had to fight my way through a treasure room. Well, technically I
But
didn't
yeah,
have to,
you're-
but I wanted to.
Well, true. Yeah, but Native Americans literally did use it medicinally and ceremonially. Like, the whole concept of... People joke about it, but the concept of a peace pipe,
Yep.
it was true because it was, again, a calming agent. It's something that you shared as a ceremony thing to calm everyone down and to procure, like, a peaceful moment.
Yep.
It's kind of like ayahuasca. Like it's a hallucinogen, but it's very ceremonial.
Absolutely.
Because I'm sure there's plenty of like different plants and stuff like that that are part of like the native culture of your country as well. If you was to dig back far enough, that
Oh, yeah.
had similar things like that. That if consumed improperly, they would be dangerous. But if done correctly, there's no real harm. It's just an experience.
Hmm. It's true.
It's like the cocaine plant. If done properly, it's fine. When it's processed into cocaine, well, that's a different beast. I'm not gonna get in trouble for talking about
I don't
plants
think
on
so.
the channel, Emma. Because I'm not saying people should consume drugs. I'm just talking about like
No,
the
you're just talking
history
about
of
the
it.
history of it, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like marijuana, the hemp plant. The plant itself is actually extremely versatile. Because everybody knows about the drug and the effects of that. But the plant itself is ridiculously versatile. It can be used to make rope, paper.
Yeah.
It's like,
It could
that's
also
part
be
of the
used
reason why...
for medicine.
What?
No, I was just saying that it's even used to make medicine. In some cases.
Yeah. That's part of the reason why it's actually other corporations like tobacco and the alcohol corporations are the ones that push to have it be legal. Because it literally got in the way. And not just them, but like companies that make other products. They want to make it illegal because it's so fucking versatile. It interrupted the flow of their markets.
Pretty
So it's
much.
out of corporate greed is the real reason it's illegal.
Yep.
Which thankfully it's not illegal in a lot of areas right now.
Yeah, because alcohol is way more dangerous for you than marijuana.
Oh,
Way
yeah.
more.
100%. And anyone who tells you, no, it's not, they're bullshit.
What?
They're hard.
Well, I don't know anyone who's killed a family of people by driving while high.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
the
you
amount of
still
people that die from drunk driving is preposterous.
Yeah. You still shouldn't drive while you're high, but... the
You
risk
still
of-
shouldn't. Yeah, go ahead.
The risk of having an accident while driving while high is a lot less than drunk driving.
Actually, it's almost a lot less than while driving sober if you're high. The reason why is because for a lot of people, when they're high on marijuana,
They get hyper
it
aware.
kicks in it kicks in a paranoia effect, and they're hyper focused on everything because they don't want to get in trouble. You know,
And I can definitely vouch for
makes
that
you
hyper-aware
hyper-focused.
feeling. Who would have known that little bit would have knocked me on my ass that night? Jesus.
That's the reason why I give you a tiny little bit, because you'd ate that whole gummy, you'd have been fucked up.
It was a super delayed reaction, too.
It is. Again, part of that's because I give you almost a microdose. But yeah, like you... See, it's fun when done right. I didn't expect you to have that reaction, though.
I don't think either one of us did.
Wait,
But to be fair, it was
I'm
also my
surprised-
first time trying something like that.
I'm surprised that you just face planted.
Well, I didn't
during
face
the
plant.
night.
I kind of fell on my ass a couple times, though.
Well, no, the first fall you did kind of face plant into my fucking bedroom door.
No.
Aw.
I lost my
Aw.
balance and grabbed the door for support. And then I kind of fell on my
Are you
ass.
serious?
The second one I didn't even realize until I woke up and heard she's like, what the fuck's going on? Because
Yeah, I
I
didn't-
fell asleep.
I didn't even realize I had fell until your mom came through there. I was like, huh? You know?
But see, that shows how awesome a person my mom is, because she was like hyper worried about you.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's just high.
It it was a mega delayed reaction, but it wore off pretty quick too. Probably because it was such a small dose.
Oh, a bigger dose, like, you would have rode out a very fun experience. Maybe next time. Again, you definitely weren't ready for it to be your first experience.
At first, I didn't
Well,
think it
I
was gonna
fucked
affect
up.
me at all, but
Well, those gummies are way stronger than you think. I found that because I'd had the edibles before, but that brand specifically, it's become my favorite, even though my first experience with it was fucking wild. Because I downed one giant ass gummy, because they don't do the big ones like that anymore. That was a mistake. That was a big fucking mistake. That lasted for like 3 fucking days. And I had fun the whole time, but
you were
I know I
definitely off your
puked,
rocker.
but I didn't care. But I didn't care because I was having fun. My brain just was in like hyper, like I'm stuck in a fucking spiral of a rainbow. What the fuck's going on? But yeah, that because the brand is called Rocket, and I like it a lot.
I don't-
I'm sure it's
I know CBD gummies aren't illegal here in our state, but
I think there's THC ones. I can get a hold of THC stuff. I just can't get a hold of. But you can't. It's so stupid. But you can't get marijuana
yeah.
legally yet here.
Well, you can,
Yet.
but you have to have a medical card thingy. So it's semi-illegal here, I think.
But it's on the cusp constantly. All I know is bitch McConnell. The shit he tried to pull recently pissed off a lot of people. Because like it's his last term anyway, so he's trying to see if he can reinforce that no marijuana's like fuck off, bitch McConnell. Just go ahead and die, you fucking turtle bitch. Fuck, I hate him. I shouldn't talk politics, but if you're watching this and you like Mitch McConnell, fuck you too.
I'm inclined to agree.
And Sari and I are both allowed to say it because we live in this state. Not only do we, he's the senator of our side of the state. Fuck bitch McConnell.
The most fucked up thing about this is the fact that he's still allowed to just go freely and do whatever the fuck he wants. And he's like, hasn't he survived like a gazillion fucking health issues?
I don't know about that, but we do know that he's like had a lot of tumbles that makes you go like, huh? Like just retire, turtle man. God damn.
Ah, shit.
I fucking hate Mitch McConnell.
Bitch McConnell, I mean.
Yeah. Makes me more mad that I know people that have voted for him. Like, why? Are you that fucking stupid? Do you not understand? Oh, God.
I mean, you also got to remember that you have people who voted for fucking a completely disgusting, rotten pile of sludge. Who's now your leader.
Trumpler.
Not even that. It's just a disgusting pile of sludge.
Now, we should be careful a little bit. Well, no, we should be fine as long as we don't talk shit about Israel. Then you'll get banned harder than Hassan does.
Oh yeah, he's been permanently banned apparently on Twitch.
Just for a few days.
I don't think it's permanent ban. It's just for a few days, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's no way they would permanently ban him because he makes them too much money.
Yeah, the reason I said permanently is because I heard it got banned and someone said it was permanent, so I was like...
I'm pretty sure that's not true. Like, he did get banned, but I'm fairly positive it's not permanent. And all because of, not even like, all because of talking shit about fucking Israel. Fuck the IDF. I'll say that and then I'll leave it at that because I don't want to get serious family in trouble. So there you go. Leave it at that.
Yep, that's good.
Because any more could actually cause trouble. So how about that weather?
Fuck you!
1, 2,
2, 3, 4.
get behind.
Peanut sniffer man.
Do you know who I was quoting about?
My brain wouldn't. No, my brain wasn't properly paying attention. I'm sorry.
No, I was quoting. I was quoting Jin from League of Legends.
Oh, I definitely wouldn't have known that. 661,
Oh,
662, 663.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Peaches is a great character, okay?
Peaches, 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 peaches.
It was way too close for comfort, too.
That episode was the most fucked episode. But the fucking choky chicken, fucking him getting it being stuck inside a heifer's fucking throat and shit. Like that episode was so fucked up, man. I am a gluten. I love how stupid heifer is.
Yeah. Triple blood.
Grants access to new parts of Dracula's
One.
castle.
2,
3, 4.
Okay. No, when I start counting like that, that means I'm fighting on Baba.
The gluboo. A laboo.
You're fighting a Labubu.
It allows you to summon Satan. Trump is literally fucking Satan, sorry.
Oh, you know what? Satan is actually nicer to humanity. He's God.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Ooh, what the hell I just unlocked?
Because we all
Oh.
know that in every every religion, God is evil.
Oh, you fucker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can grab you.
What the hell? I accidentally mindlessly grinded.
You need to stop the mindless grind. It is not healthy.
I don't mind it, man. Where I didn't feel the pain of getting all the accessories that I needed to unlock the things that I have.
Oh.
I'm cool with it.
Why did you aggro, you stupid comma?
'Cause farts. Be jelly.
Cerberus,
I have
no!
expected you.
Bad dog!
I have expected you to start humming the Black Mage Village theme from Final Fantasy IX.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
Fuck you.
What?
Alright, Eustace.
Okay, where is that silver chest? All the way in the back, of course it is. Yes, another bark bomb. Good. I'm getting resources. Oh my god, 19 minutes left and I'm only on 87? Okay, I need a boogie. Don't you dare act.
Yes, sir. I can boogie.
Ow. I was gonna use a flight, but my cursor went weird. And it went back to my aether pool instead of onto my thingy. Ugh. Mimics. Okay, I've got 3 bark bombs. Hell yeah, dude. You know what? I'm gonna use a bark bomb. Just to help speed things along.
But what about a fart bomb?
Yeah, I probably want that too. Okay. I traded a maze route, or I mean a bark bomb for a maze route. Not a bad trade, in my opinion. At least not solo, anyway. Means if I need to, I can use the maze route next door. Awesome. It'll be Mom Bomb next floor. That was some luck right there. I'm kind of hating how my Palmanders are looking right now, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have 3 of all the important ones, but except for raising, but then again, I used one at the start of this, so that's fine. I've got 3 purifications, but who cares, you know? I don't... Still have pox too. I forgot about that. No, that's alright. If I get into a pinch, I can always unmorph and potion up. Luring trap. Hell yeah. Kill you, 9-headed dogs. Oh good, alteration became mimics. Again. So that's more points for me. Blammo. Incinerating Big Burst. Herburst.
I literally thought you was getting ready to say incinerating Big Bird.
Aha!
What the fuck
why
did
not?
Big Bird ever do to you?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use this Serenity now.
Yeah, run
I'll
into
be right
that.
back.
Okay.
AFK for a bit.
Arc Bomb. Strength. Intuition, how about that? Use a Arc Bomb. Pick this up. Now just watch, there'll be a poison fruit in the silver chest at the exit. That'd be my guess. Or that'd be my luck, I should say. No, just a maze route. Okay. probably could have gotten away without using a bark bomb, but better safe than sorry, I say. Midare! Satsugeka!
You know, with the way you're doing that, hun, you should be on Bleach.
Yeah, really. Alright, I need to use the restroom real quick and all that, and I'll be right back.
Go for it.
I have returned. Oh. Alright, let's do this. After this, though, I have to go. After I finish this floor set. Free devotion right off the rip. I'll take that. Means I can use one next floor, too. I did unmute my mic, didn't I?
Yeah.
My god, okay. Let's use a strength and a steel and a haste. Why not? God, my nerves are on high alert right now.
How come?
Because I'm on 91 plus.
You got this. Believe in yourself, man.
It's not that I don't, but I get you.
I mean, you're a goddamn master at like this shit at this point.
Well, it's also because I'm on a bit of a time crunch. I forgot I had a chiropractor appointment today at 3.
Oh. Yeah,
But I should have enough time. Because even if this takes it down to the wire, down to the hour, I should still be fine because my appointment's at 3. So as long as I'm out of here by 2:30, I should be fine. But I doubt it'll take me that long. As long as I'm careful.
I mean, if you're at 91, you should easily have this in a fucking box.
But let's not jinx ourselves.
I mean, technically, the only one who can technically do a mistake in this case would be yourself.
Yeah.
So you just need to hang in there, you got this, believe in yourself, and everything will be fine.
Pardon me. Thank you, Theo. Ooh, Jesus. So glad I saw the puppet's shadow.
I can imagine.
Well, I was able to react to the puppet. No malice for you. Haha! Okay, we've got a pair of strengths in the exit room, so that's good. Okay. Oh, God. Of course they would both aggro me. Why wouldn't they? Mudball. Alright.
I'm back. Oh,
Welcome back.
thank you. We gotta go to Ohio.
No, Ohio.
What the?
The fuck? Oh. Okay then.
What's up?
I discovered the lower Lenosia and leveled up from that.
Oh yeah, you get experience points. You can discover new areas as well.
Yep.
Which is, I think it's cool, personally.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
Of course. Of course the game would say that that clicked me when it didn't.
It's because you didn't go to Ohio.
Well, at least I killed all the luring trap. Fuck. But what really sucks is I've only got two, well, technically one life left.
Oh, sweet.
Because I just used my last raising just now.
You got this.
mud ball again. Okay. Right. I should also use another. Like, okay, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I just hope I don't. Oh my God.
Hey. Calm down.
Okay. There we go. I'm
Believe
hoping-
in yourself.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm hoping that I don't get knockback in the next 4.
Oh, yeah, that would suck.
2 mimics, though.
Ugh.
Hey, a witching back. That's tremendous. My nerves are on high alert, Val.
You got this. Ari and I are cheering you on.
Mm-hmm. So far, it seems like the next thing is Valor Software, which is apparently going to be the next Discord, because they're completely open source, and they don't believe in like the typical like corporate greed bullshit.
Well, that's how they all start out.
Yeah.
Remember Google's like original like logo? Don't be evil.
Yeah. No, I do. Unfortunately.
Biggest thing I heard in Discord is the new person over and them making it go open to the public for stocks and shit. I'm like, that's what a lot of companies. It's going to do it again. So which major company is going to buy up freaking Discord? One of them is going to scoop them up. Just like what happened with all the previous chat things. Maybe we can go back to IRC, but that thing's a pain in the ass to use.
I'm gonna kill as many things as I can, but I'm gonna have to de-transform to get my health back up thanks to the fucking pox. Okay, there we go. I need to grab the candelabra for sure. Okay. Mud ball again. Oh my god. I mean, I like the mud ball, don't get me wrong, but it makes me nervous on these higher floors.
I understand.
Like, when I have a partner, it's not a big deal, but when I'm alone, if you get knockback immune, oh boy. You know? I mean, you still kill the things in like 3 hits or whatever, but you just gotta be a hell of a lot more careful.
Definitely way riskier, especially with certain mob types.
Yep. Okay, I got a couple more bark bombs again. Good. Got 3 bark bombs. That means I can use one if I need to. a fortune. Okay. I thought I killed that dreamer, but I guess not. Oh man. Alright. And there's nothing in there. Okay. Good. You look the other way. Thank you, Mr. Dreamerhead.
Dreamerhead. Just making me compare Sari to Tao Kaka in my head. I mean, they're both already cat girls. So.
It's the booby lady!
It's the booby lady!
What?
Tao Kaka. She's my favorite character from Blaze Blue. She's badass and adorable, because she's also really stupid.
Sounds intelligent. I guess.
She's a cat.
Oh. Right, so her being a cat should should just like immediately make it like.
I mean, the character is very, very cat-like. That's her right there.
I just plowed through a treasure room like it was nothing. I didn't even realize it was a treasure room, to be honest.
See, it was nothing.
At least I think it was a treasure room. Okay, Pomander of Serenity.
But she's also the only character in Blaze Blue that kind of breaks the fourth wall as well.
Okay, I'm gonna double back for the intuition since there's one on this floor.
There's another image of her. As I said, she's a cat.
But it's Booby Lady.
No, Booby Lady is the one Asian. I goddamn trying to remember her name. She's funny as hell because that's literally what she calls her. She refers to her as the Booby Lady.
Oh.
Damn it. Of course the horde would be at the furthest fucking point in this floor. Now I have to run all the way back. You know what? Speaking of which, I'm gonna use another intuition.
And Tao Kaka's biggest concerns in life are getting food and sleeping. As I said, she's a cat. Matter of fact, in her own personal story, she accidentally becomes a mercenary because she's just trying to get some food. And she stumbles into becoming a mercenary.
Burp.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh. Whoa.
Sick. I got a bark bomb. Oh, I forgot to grab the horde. God damn it. Oh my god, really?
Go back and get the whore.
No! Now I've got no lives left.
I know that feeling. I mean, what? Oh, you used your last raising?
I have no lives left. I just died with the raising. So I've got no raisings and I can't die again.
That's what I meant by use, was use up. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, you're fine. Hey, Blue.
Hey, Blue.
That's fine. I'm just currently shaking out of my skin. Okay. Come on, luck be a lady tonight. I think that's the phrase. Because they've got a candelabra here. I hope it's a good one. Come on. Nope, bad one. That's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna use a safety on this floor, so I don't accidentally hit a luring trap and fuck myself. I'm definitely going to use a safety on the next floor too, because it's the last floor before the boss. Why not? Might as well flight it too while I'm thinking about it. And use an altar because why not? Gloom and no items says bye-bye. Because I'm not dealing with no items when I have pox. Fuck that.
Huh.
Oh,
I
also,
don't blame
since I
you.
have 2 bark bombs, I'm going to use one. Got a maze route. Okay.
What's up, though?
Oh, just getting weird crank pains.
Oh yeah, I forgot to use a safety on this floor. Good thing I didn't run into any traps yet, but now I can't. Well, didn't mean to use a fortune. Huh. Well, doesn't really matter. Oh, of course. Alright. 99, let's go. Only got one shot at this, though. Got this. Safe spot. Upper left.
Oh. Pardon.
Right, make sure I need to be light than dark. Not the same. bottom left. Or bottom right now.
AFK for a bit, yeah. AFK.
Not the safe spot. Bottom left. Need to be darker than light. Doesn't matter. God damn, I am shaking like a fucking leaf right now, guys. You have no idea. Maybe you do. I don't know. I'm on floor 100, though. We got it. Well, I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, but might as well be. This might actually be a 1.8 mil, given how much I killed, but I don't know. We'll see. Chances are it's a 1.7 at minimum, but we'll see. Surely it's not a 1.6 though. Yep, 1.77. And I wasn't even really going for a score. Oh.
Hey, you did it. Hey.
Silver Dasher. Okay, I have that. Augmented Himeros. Wow, a Traverse Tree. Woo. Okay, I got nothing there. I only got 17 First Light Relics. Ugh. That's alright. What does that Astrologian globe look like, though? I might put that in my glamour trunk. If I don't already have it in there, that is. Oh, that looks neat. Let's see. Do I have... let's see. Do I already have one in there? Nope. Okay, then. Well... I actually need to get going here shortly, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. So, Blue, make sure you enjoy your Tales of Graces and stuff like that, and everybody else, stay safe, well, everybody should stay safe. You know what I mean. Hello. God, my brain is fudge right now. Anyway, everyone, hopefully you've had a great day, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. This has been White Mage Serenia, signing off. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again later. Thanks for watching.